I'm here with my good friend Iris. Everybody say hi to Iris. She's going to help us out today because we're going to do some math up on the dry erase board. Um, Anybody go ahead and go find her and follow her. She's got a lot of fun, interesting content. She's also a notary, so any title companies out there that need a mobile notary signing person in Delaware, Pennsylvania, or New Jersey in that area, she's the one to go to. Say hi, Iris.
Hello, everyone.
So I purchased a house. What is it? 3 years now?
Yeah, 3 years ago.
3 years ago. And some of you have heard me tell the story about Quicken Loans and how my friend turned around and called me up and said, I just got approved for a loan through Quicken Mortgage. And I was like, why are you calling me LO friend? This is her. This is who did it. Since then, her daughter's also purchased her house, and her other daughter's in the process of purchasing a house. But one of the questions that comes up a lot is, what's the math? How are they figuring out? Why is it that I can pay more in rent than I'm getting approved for on a mortgage itself? So let's go ahead and start this. She's going to be doing the videography, and she's going to be letting me know what your questions are in the comments. So like and share this live for anybody that you think could use this information, because we're going to explain how the math kind of works, and also why your property taxes make such a huge difference as far as your approval rating, as far as how much house you can buy. Let's start out with the basics. And the beginning thing that we're going to start out with is I already set up some of the math because obviously since Iris is holding my phone and I'm not near my computer, I don't have my normal calculators. And I wanted to make it nice and easy. So if you're making $25 an hour, can you see this? Is it close enough so that you can read the math? The way you're going to figure out your income, the way we figure out your income, if you're not self-employed, is we're going to take how much you make per hour, multiply it by the number of hours that you work, which is going to give us your weekly amount. So in this case, 25,000 or $25 per hour. I wish some of us made 25,000 an hour times 35 hours, which is still considered full time, equals 875 a week. Then you're going to multiply it by 52. And the reason why we multiply it by 52 is most months have 4 weeks in the month, but some months you actually get paid 3 times in that month. You get 3 paycheck stubs. So it's not really 4. We want to multiply that by the number of weeks, which is 52, so we make sure we maximize what your actual income is. So 875 by 52 equals $45,500. Then we're going to take that and divide it by 12. So you're somebody who makes 37.91 and 66 cents. For our purposes, I'm going to try to round everything up. So 37.91 divided by 2 equals 18.95. Now, dividing by 2, if you're doing the math at home, it's easier to do it by 2. Because your conventional loans, your USDA loans, your FHA loans, they all have different back-end DTI. And back-end DTI is all the debts that are on your credit report, but also your paycheck stub. Because if you have child support or you're paying a 401k loan or you have union dues, all of that has to be counted against your debt to income ratio. So it's both your monthly payments on your credit report as well as your paycheck stubs. So if you just divide it by half, you're going to hit most of the programs pretty close. So that gives us $18.95. So if you have an $800 a month car payment, and that's the only debt that you have, your buying power is now only $1,095, which means your mortgage with your principal, your interest, your property taxes, your HOA, if you have one, has to fit into $1,095. If you have no other debt except for that $800 a month car payment. This is why car payments are painful. And I have people who have more than that. But let's pretend you have no other debts, you have no car payment, you have no credit cards, you have no nothing. We're looking at $18.95. Now, there's 2 debt to income ratios. The front end, which is up here, and the back end. This is all of your debts, including the new mortgage payment. These up here, though, these are just for the new housing expense. So, based on this, if you're going FHA, we're looking at a $1,327 home price or monthly payment, including all your taxes, insurance, homeowners insurance, and what have you. If you're going conventional or USDA, we're looking at $1,061. So any realtors out there who want to know why so many people go FHA, it has nothing to do with the quality of their credit or how much cash they have. It has to do with the fact that different buying power. And one of the big things that drives me nuts is realtors who have a problem with FHA loans, and especially BA loans. Guess what? BA loans have no maximum debt to income ratio and no maximum front end DTI, but it has to make sense. None whatsoever. So it's easier to qualify for a VA loan than it is for pretty much any other loan on the planet.